Larry, W6WUH in California. Had this thing passing across my workbench before I put it up, and I thought, well, a lot of people post information about this SSB Electronics low noise mass mounted 2-meter preamp. Model happens to be SP2000. There's a 440 megahertz version called the SP7000. But you know, I didn't ever see anything about what's inside them, and this came to me used in a trade, and when I picked it up, it rattled around, and I couldn't figure out what it was, and the previous owner already had the top off so I could look at the relays and stuff. So I unsoldered the bottom, and what I found rolling around inside was this little container of silica gel, desiccant. And you can see that it had been glued on the inside of the cover here to absorb any moisture that might get in the back of this thing and degrade the performance. So I didn't know what it was rattling around, so I unsoldered the cover, and there it was. So I'll hot glue that back in there. But in the process, I had the thing open. I thought, well, let's make a little video and show guys what's inside this thing, because it's really a little gem. This is the way you usually see it, just stuck in a box like this. And it's a nice package. Transmitter, antenna, and 13.8 volts to power it, and also switch it on and off. This thing is RF switched up to, I believe, 100 watts. And if you hard key it, it'll pass up to 750 watts, so they say. Two nice little Japanese relays in here. External coil, but this is the coil part of it, and then here's the arm pushing on the little thing, and the contacts are inside. Very much the way a Dow key works, but these are VHF, UHF rated, and very nice. So you see a double-sided board here, and this is the RF switching part of it here, I believe, and this is the gain control. You can vary the gain between 10 and 20 dB, and in my case I need this to set the noise figure for the system, but I also need the gain because I have a pretty small antenna, 10 elements on 2 meters, and so I need some help, and before it gets degraded in the feed line. This part here, I believe, is the tuned input filter that lets this thing reject out-of-band signals, that keeps the amplifier from being fried by nearby transmitters. And apparently this thing is pretty good at that. I traded an ARR VDG, 144 VDG gas-fed preamp, which was nice. It had a half dB noise figure like this does, and it would switch, RF switch 25 watts, but they don't have a reputation for being very good in strong RF environments, because I think they don't have this tuned bandpass filter in the front end to protect them, but that's surmise. Anyway, here you can see the layout of the thing, and this is the back side where this little desiccant was kept, and you can see the devices mounted right here. Two beautiful little transistors. So there it is. That's the deal. It's even got a serial number mounted in there, and I tell you on the board who made it, SSB. I think this is a gem of a little preamp, and I'm really feel very fortunate to have gotten it. I'm putting together a 2-meter sideband station. I'm putting it together out of used stuff. I don't have a lot of money, so the antennas are used, the radios are used, the feed line is used, but I'm trying to use good stuff. I'm going to try to do a short run, 25-30 feet of heliax between the preamp and the radio, and try to make it work as well as I can with what I got. Well, there's the little desiccant vial hot glued to the inside of the cover. So we soldered the other cover back on. So we'll fit this one on here and solder it and put the thing back together. Okay. So here we have it back together. Soldered the covers back on. Here's the gain pot here, so min, medium, maximum, more or less, unless I've got it backwards. So ready to go back in its case, I guess, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so we've got the ISO 817 set up on 144.2, the sideband frequency, and turn the power on to the preamp. Well, there we go. Let me get a painted aluminum bracket is not a very good electrical connection to the preamp, apparently. So what we can do about that? Guess it's painted. There we go. So now we can go in here and adjust this gain. And this is so there you go. You can hear the gain being adjusted. And I guess I'll leave it all the way up. And there it is with the preamp off, so you can see it's doing something for sure. So now we're ready to put this thing back in its little case.